everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey guys. Get ready with me while I just give you guys a quick update on my UGC journey. I haven't given any updates on it recently, so I thought I would do that while I get ready. So let's chat about it. For those of you guys who just hopping in there, this page is all about beauty, confidence, business. We kind of do a little bit of everything. Really, we're talking about transforming hearts, minds, emotions, confidence. So hopefully you find this journey useful to hang out with me. But while we're here, I'm going to go ahead and get started on my basic look. It'll be super fast and quick, hopefully. While I talk you guys through my latest updates with what I'm doing for UGC. So for those of you guys who are kind of newish to the page, I'm not new to online, but I'm new to UGC. So I love my beauty stuff. So it's the perfect segue for me to be introduced into UGC. So I'm just basically doing what I normally do, but for UGC, you're just showing everybody what you're doing and they kind of follow along. So I am doing that. And some of the things I've done on the journey so far is I've set up accounts on Fiverr. So now I've got at least some of the things that I offer for services available there. So that's a good way of putting yourself out there. And some of the research that I've done so far shows that, different platforms have a different appetite for prices and service and what they feel that those who are using those platforms are willing to pay. So Fiverr happens to be one of those ones where you can really customize your services into packages. And I really liked that. I thought that was just an awesome way of showcasing your products and services. So that's what I did. I listed everything out over there, and I figured whether there's a whole lot of takers or not, I'm pretty busy anyway. So if there's not a lot of busyness right now, then that's actually perfectly fine because we're in the middle of getting ready for holidays, handling work projects before holidays. So it actually makes a lot of sense. So yeah, that's what I've done so far. I've gotten all my profile and things set up over there. I've taken some time to update my website. So little things like that, I think take you a long way and they get you in the right place when it comes to UGC. So I'm excited about that. I feel like I've made some headway just in terms of doing research because now I'm learning that there are certain platforms that are that you can, really price yourself in a way that you feel is reasonable. And then there's other ones where they're kind of beginner UGC platforms and there's less appetite for maybe the price that you think you deserve. There may be a little bit less appetite for that. So I'm learning and growing, and I think that's a good thing. So hopefully if you're out there and you're also on a UGC journey, then hopefully that resonates with you and you're oh, okay, yeah, cool, good information. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a quickie update on that to let you know that I'm still, I'm posting content, obviously, doing the regular things. I haven't done a lot I've started tagging brands, but I haven't done a lot of it. And I realized that, I think I might want to reach out on email first and then tag some of them. So yesterday I tagged a brand and then I was let me email them first. So I think I will work on that next week, work on those emails and then come back to the idea that I think that would be the best approach. at least for me. Everybody's got to do it their own way. And so, yeah, those are my updates for now. Is I haven't actually pitched anybody. I haven't done that, but I'm looking forward to that as a next step over maybe the next 2 weeks. I mean, it's holiday, so I'm not gonna be, doing all kind of work during the holiday. I'm just gonna be doing me during the holiday. So, yeah, that's what's up. So hopefully that meets you guys well. I'm gonna finish this up off camera, and I will catch you guys later. Bye, everybody.
And it is pushing people up. When I say I'm awesome.
Okay, guys, we're back. We're back. Wanted to say hello to you guys while I continue on with my Get Ready With Me. Just a little bit ago, I was given a little quickie little update on my UGC journey to let you guys know like what I've been up to with that. And if I had to summarize it, I would say I haven't pitched any brands yet, but I have listed myself on Fiverr for UGC opportunities, and I started to tag products, and then I decided not to. And I decided I'm going to pitch first, and then I will tag them afterwards. So I will work on pitching in the next 2 weeks, kind of like once the holiday kind of winds down, then I will do that. So that's kind of my plan with that. So that's what's up. Those are my updates for UGC. And let me know if you got questions. I know, like, if you're into UGC, then this automatically is a topic of interest. And if you're not, then you're like, you don't really know what it's all about. But some people are into it, or they're trying to get into it. So it's good information for them. So I said I would, like, give you guys updates along the way. So I just thought I would do that. All right. Meanwhile, I'm doing my... I'm really quickly going through my makeup. I'm just going to take a little bit of loose powder, and I'm gonna hit my under eye really quick. And I'm gonna do the other side too. It makes such a big difference. Can you imagine in my youth, I never knew a thing about loose setting powder in my life. I just never even knew that you needed it. Like, that's the strangest thing, but it's still the truth. So in my younger days, I always thought I was doing makeup, and I actually really wasn't. I wasn't doing a thing. I wasn't doing a thing except throwing something on my face so that I could let it melt off 5 seconds later. But the reality is that is what powder's for. A little bit of loose setting powder changes everything. You'll end up with a look that stays on your face, and that's the ideal situation. All right, I'm like going through this kind of fast because I gotta run out the door for a minute, and that would be helpful if I could get out on time and then come back in. I can check on you guys in a little bit. I'm not gonna be gone very long, but I need to run and go do something. Okay, so that kind of gets our T-zone done. Now, so we've got makeup, a little bit of light makeup on. We've got our T-zone powdered. I'm going to go through and I usually use my loose setting powder or my T-zone, and then I will, hey guys, then I'll use my pressed powder around it because it's like colored, it's the same color as my skin, and I want my T-zone to appear just a little bit more brightened than the rest of my face, if that makes any sense. So that helps. And it's like today, I just look really, really oily today, and I don't even know what the difference is between today and any other day. But I suppose that happens. Skin just does what it wants to do. So I'm just gonna kind of, I feel like I'm more oily than usual, so I don't always do this all over, but I'm telling you, today is one of those days. Okay. Just knocks out a little bit of that ridiculous shine. I'm gonna go with a little bit of pink, little Pink Panther here. I'm gonna go with like a little bit of lighter pink closer to the under eye and a little bit of like more of the magenta color a little bit to the right of it. And then I'll go over it with just a little bit of powder. Because this light pink, it's not as pronounced. It's not gonna go crazy on my face. But the brighter one, the magenta is gonna be like a little bit wild. So this is a nice way to like get it to go blending. And it's okay if I get it up here because I'm gonna go over it with a like more pronounced color anyway, so it's fine. That is so pretty today. I don't know, I'm just totally feeling this pink now. Okay, so yeah, for those of you guys who are on the UGC journey, I think that's cool information. I mean, sometimes you just want to see like the journey along the way. You kind of like want to see someone when they first start out, and then if they do well, you're like, okay, now that journey, I want to like go back and listen to it because I remember when she was talking about it when she was brand new. Sometimes it's good to be able to see that kind of like as proof, but kind of like just because who doesn't want to see it along the way, you know? And like if it doesn't work, then you're like, maybe if the person's honest, they're giving feedback as to why things are not moving along. Like I saw one lady today talk about the fact that she didn't make any deals this month, and she's normally like a 40 and 50K a month type of girl. And she's like, yeah, I didn't make any deals this month. But then she described what she did differently. And she said she did a lot of like talking head content, kind of like this in the camera. And she's basically said that brands don't too much, they don't feel like they can see their product in the video when we do that. And I thought that's interesting because look, I'm using other people's products right now. And it's a video, it's talking head. I'm not naming them, but I am definitely using them. So I find that interesting. Okay. Ouch. Let's go in with this really fast. Just gonna hit it with like a little bit of the brighter color on the outer parts. I don't feel like I need it today, but whatever. So I was talking to someone today. Actually, I'm gonna go live and I'm gonna talk about this for my other page because this makes more sense for my other page, this conversation. Okay, gotta do my eyebrows and catch me on the Beauty and Belief page. See you in a minute. What? No.
When I say I'm outside, I'm not at the bar.
That is so weird.